They say the fish is still not real agile as of yet. You can't hear any cracks. You can't hear any like real big fish movements. So the time now is 4:30 or 4:15 in the afternoon. Won't be long, and things should really turn on and heat up around here. See if we can get it flick right up the back there, just like that. We'll just work that. I like to find areas like this. I use the Zerek prawn, or I like to use a really shallow hard body like the Pyra, something in a long skinny profile. You know, like your X wraps, your max wraps, other stuff like that have got that really shallow, tight action. Maybe not so tight. Maybe like a looser action, a slow roll. Barras can't resist a slow roll. There's a couple of snags through there. Then I just felt a couple of sticky areas. Let's have a look up there. There's a couple of better snags up there. Just push up here as the tide pushes up. The reason I'm fishing this little bit of a snag at the moment is because there's a backwater in there. Oh, yep. Oh, just like that. So just as I was saying that there's a bit of a backwater in there, that I just got a touch, a bit of a pull. I think pretty sure he felt hooked, but we'll get him down there and see if we can get him to have another crack. Felt more like a cod. It was more of a grab, and it wasn't really a fight. It was more grab it and then sit there. Let's see if we can get him to have another go. Could have been a jack, but usually a jack will hit it and run straight away. It'll move. Won't just sit there and hold onto it. We just had a touch in there again now, so that gives me a little bit of suspicion that it was a cod. Yep. Oh, there he is. Oh, yep. And as I said, there he is. Big bucket mouth cod. You can see him there. A little bit of suspicion that he was a cod. Come back and had a couple cracks, and there's that hook, the Zerek prawn there, right in the corner of his mouth. As I said, you can see him there. Yeah, so just like that. Anyway, we'll get him off the hook. We'll grab our pliers, which I've got over here on the old boat. So these ones here, I mean mustard. I think they're 10-inch long pliers. These are great. So all I'm going to do is grab hold of that hook there. While I've got hold of the hook, just grab it with the pliers. Sorry, picked it up. I've got hold of that hook there. Grab hold of it with the pliers. Spin him around. Drop him off. Yeah, so there you go. Thought he was a cod. Called it. And there he was. He did have that little bit of a cod bite. So that's -1 for the day. So we'll go back over here. Get a little bit better water over here. Get the tide moving. A little bit more run. I should be fishing the leading edge, but the way I'm positioned at the moment, there's a good little bit of a snag in there to fish on that back edge there as well. So might just creep around the other way. Turn that off. Sorry, get the sun out of your eyes. Get you keep facing this way. I'll just move the electric. And we'll turn him around. We'll spot lock us there. The reason I spot locked us here is because you got a whole bunch of snags all the way along this little area here, this little creek. I can flick just about the whole spot here, the whole bank. The only problem is fishing upstream of stuff like this. You want to go further upstream and then cast back and work your lure with the current if you can. More than fishing against the current. Just to give that lure a little bit more of a natural presentation. Get it to sit in there a bit better. So this way the lure is still going to sink down, but it's going to sink down backwards as if your prawn's still facing into the current. You kind of want the opposite effect. You want to hop it back with the current if possible. I'll give you a demonstration of what I mean. Cast my lure over the front of that snag, at the top of that snag. And I can hop it down in underneath the snag. Bang, pull it up over the top. Pull it up over the top again. Bang, sink it down just on this other edge. Let it sink down there. See if I can get a bite out of that. Just as it works along with the current. A little bit of bait flicking under there. Very good. So that lure was right in there then. Oh, a little bit of little jack. Oh, had another go at it. It's only a little fella. This is the good thing about working a Zerek prawn is you can get it right in that snag. Get the fish to come to you, come out of the snag, because they're sitting hard up against that timber, up against the bank a lot of the time. Get off there. I might have to get in there to get that one off. She's pretty stuck, I think. But good way to get your lure off is if you're able to come on the upstream side or the other side of it. And then work your lure back this way. Well, that's not going to work for us today, I don't think. So I do have a lure pole in there. I can get it out, do that. But a lot of the time if you can't, try and get your lure off. You can flick it, you can ping it. Today it's not going to work. So yeah, as you know, they are weedless, but it's not 100%. You know, your hook's still going to get snagged up eventually, especially when you're working the timber as hard as what you just saw then. So what we'll do is we'll just free spool it for now, your rod, like that. Come down here, down in here. That's not stubbies you can hear rolling around in there. It's actually water bottles.